Hello everybody and welcome back to the video. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the actual perfect clone of the AirPods that I have seen so far. I know I said that about the last one, but I actually do think that this is going to be the peak of the AirPod clones. The only thing I can see them improving at this point would be the microphone on the earbuds. I actually got these from SuperKnockies. They are the i500 and they have the renaming as well as the changing functions and also the GPS feature. So we're going to check all that out, and I'm going to be comparing them head to head with my original AirPod Gen 1s. I will also be giving these away in this video, so if you would like to win them, to make sure that you like the video, leave a comment letting me know that you would like to win these and are currently subscribed to the channel. And I have picked a winner for the AirPod Pro clone from SuperKnockies that I last did a video on, so I'll put that on the screen now for you to check out, and if you're the winner, congratulations. So first thing, looking at the box, this is just a very generic box for the SuperKnockies clone. They don't have a one-to-one box right now. If I find one that is selling, if I find a store selling with the one-to-one box and the same clone, then I will have them linked down below, but right now this is the only one that I know about. So I'm going to go ahead and open them both up, and in the SuperKnockies you just immediately see the earbuds, and the real one you get the instruction manual and then the earbuds. So I'm going to take both of those out and set them to the side for now. And then looking in the box, you get a lightning charging cable right here, and it is not the same as Apple's. As you can see, it's like not the same sharp edges, but you also get an instruction manual in there. And I probably wouldn't use the charging cable for your phone as it might mess up the battery, but it should be fine for the earbuds. Okay, so now taking a closer look at the earbuds themselves, you can see that they do both have the AirPods designed by Apple in California, assembled in China on the back. Since this is Generation 1 AirPods, you can see that it has the glossy hinge, while this one has the matte hinge because it is a replica of the Gen 2, which you can also see because the button for this is in the middle, while on the Gen 1 the button is in the lower half of the earbuds case. And another thing to note is that this one doesn't make any noise. Like, it's very silent, and this one's very clicky. However, I feel like that could be just because these are a lot older, and so I feel like they have gotten stuff under the button that could be making the noise not happen anymore, because I feel like it used to be clicky. But looking at the front, you can see it does have the LED on the front right there. That turns green when you open it up. And then they both have the lightning ports on the bottom. So looking at the markings on the inside of the case on both of them, and I'm going to compare them now. So looking at the lid of the fake and compared to the real, you can see it is the exact same markings. Now looking at the earbuds, you can see they do look very similar. They are the exact same size, and they even have the exact same sensors, and the bottoms look the same. Everything about these earbuds to me looks the same. The only thing I can tell is that the grill on the clones sticks out a little bit more than on the real ones, as you can maybe see a little bit right there, but that is not a very big feature. But if you take the real ones, you can actually put them into the fake case and close it, and it stays in there just fine, and it even fits like normal. And I think they start charging because the LED flashes whenever it goes in there, so I think it actually does charge the real ones. However, I would be careful about doing that because it could mess up the battery in the earbuds. But it works vice versa too. You can put the fakes into the real case, but once again, I still would not recommend that. One more thing I like to do to compare the earbuds is actually weigh them, because a big factor is the weight, and to me these feel the exact same, but I just want to weigh them just to make sure. So 47 grams, and then the real ones are 46 grams, and I have the real pair marked with the Colgate sticker, so if you need to keep track of them during the video, then you can do that, or the LED is on the clone. But one more thing I want to test out, since this is an AirPod 2 clone, is the wireless charging, which, as you can see, functions just fine. So all of the stuff so far has been things that all the past clones have had, but now I'm going to get into things that are actually newer and cooler. So first, just to get a baseline, I'm going to try pairing the real AirPods. So you open it up, and since it's not connected, you hit connect, and then hold down the button on the back for a second. It goes through the little animation, and if it has been renamed, then it will show the name right there. My girlfriend has renamed it to that right now. And looking at the little animation right there, you can see that as you take out, let me get it done real quick. So if you get the pop-up to come open again, and then you remove the earbuds, and you can see it actually refreshes it in real time. And over here you can see it shows the name of the earbuds and then the case, and that is it. One more thing that is a new feature with these clones is that when you connect them, it is going to actually show up right here as well that they are connected. So I'm going to go ahead and pair up the fakes, and then you can see how that compares exactly to the real ones. So as you can see, the real ones have disconnected. I'm going to open up the fake ones to pair them. And as far as the sound quality goes, hit connect. It sounds very good in my opinion. It is actually really loud and has a very nice amount of bass, but not an overwhelming amount of bass. The only thing that is weird about the sound that I have noticed is that if you connect them, it has a beep, and that is a very weird sounding beep. It has like a kind of a bassiness to it. However, it's not a big enough thing for me to really think about too much. It's just sounds like a poor recording of the sound that they use. But other than that, I haven't had any issues with sound quality. It sounds really clear. In my opinion, it sounds just like the real deal. And looking right here, as you can see, it shows the names right there. And then right here, you can see that it has the earbuds. And just to show how loud they are real quick, I am going to go to Spotify and play the first song and turn it up just to see if you can hear it. So as you can see, it is pretty loud. I was able to actually hear it from across my room while I was doing the battery test, which, speaking of the battery test, it was able to get 3 hours and about 15 minutes at max volume playing for the whole time. It was just set on a playlist and it just looped until I eventually heard them die, and that was how long I determined the battery life. But 3.5 hours at max volume, or 3 hours and 15 minutes at max volume, is a very long time, I feel like. And I think that if you charge it in the case throughout the day, then it can easily last up to 10 hours. And in my experience, I haven't had any issues with them dying so far. One more thing I forgot to mention about these is actually the hinge. So I feel like the quality of the hinge is very good. It's a lot like the older clones that I was checking out. How it's they call it the anti-magnetic hinge, but you can see it kind of hangs and it takes like a little bit of force to actually close it. It doesn't just flop close, so that makes it a lot easier to actually keep it open while you are pairing the earbuds to your device. Now the new features, I'm going to start showing those off right now. I just want to go ahead and state that I am on an iPhone XS and this is the latest iOS. So I'm not sure what number this is. If I know it, then I'll pop it on the screen right now. But yeah, that is just so you have some reference. But as you can see right here, you can change the name and the functions to whatever you want. So now I'm just going to make it YitPods. Alright, and then go back and you can see that has changed now. And then if I go back and then put them back in the case, you can see when the name pops up that it is actually the one I just made it. And you can see YitPods, which is very cool to be able to actually do that. And then once you take them out again, it will have the new touch abilities that you set to it in the settings. So as you can see in the settings, I do have the left set to play and pause and right set to the next track. So I will put them in real quick and test that out. So I have both earbuds in right now. I'm going to double tap on the right ear. Here, I'm going to try playing the music real quick just to see if that's very loud. Alright, so double tap on the right. Okay, it went to the next. There we go, does it again. I'm going to try it on the left now. Okay, and it paused. I'm going to try it again. For some reason I have had issues with the play and pause functioning very well, but as you can see, it does actually work. You just have to get the timing down right, and it does seem to work pretty well. I really like that you can actually change the different touch functionality now, because that was really annoying having to use whatever they preset, because some people have different preferences for what they would like to happen. As far as the range goes on these, I have not had any issues with them really in open areas like outside. I was able to get 80 yards away and they did not even have any issues with disconnecting or anything like that. However, in my house, when I was upstairs and if I left my phone downstairs, then it would sometimes have issues with the music stuttering a little bit, but that is because it's having to go through more walls and is having more interferences with the signal coming to my earbuds. So the fact that it's still able to play music though from such a distance and through obstacles like that is pretty nice. I don't think it has audio sharing. I haven't been able to get that to work on these, but I think that the Pro clones they are making right now will have that ability. Alright guys, that's it for the video today. I hope that you enjoyed, and if you did, a like and comment is very much appreciated. Don't forget, I am going to be giving these away in the next week or so. So if you'd like to win them, then just follow the instructions, like the video, leave a comment letting me know that you would like to win them, and then just be subscribed to the channel. I also will be announcing the winner on my Instagram, so if you'd like to see it ahead of time, then make sure that you go over there and follow me, and you will be up to date on when the giveaway winner is chosen. But I hope that you enjoyed. Peace out.